Cleveland, Ohio. It's Monday Night Basketball here on ESPN as we get set for a Central Division matchup between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls coming off a gratifying win in their previous game against Orlando. Jeff, they did a lot of good things. What impressed you the most?
You've got to have a look in your eye when you play a great defensive team like that to give yourself a chance. You've got to play with supreme confidence. You can't be back on your heels offensively. You've got to be in attack mode. And if you're in attack mode, then you have a chance even against the very best defenses. Sometimes the best defensive teams in the league, they intimidate you into not being in attack and just being settle mode for jump shot, jump shot, jump shot.
Irving from downtown with 3 on the clock. Shot from way outside, no good.
Hey, that's a tough shot right there. Solid team defense forcing the miss.
Lopez, not that time. James, the jumper, knocks it down. A 2-pointer. Turnover forced by Irving.
With the score tied, this is a great chance for this team to take a lead going into the next quarter by executing the 2-for-1 situation correctly.
Number 26.
McDermott. James the rebound. It'll count if he goes. Oh, and it counts as the quarter comes to an end. First quarter comes to an end. The Cavaliers up by 5. Stay tuned for more Monday Night NBA presented by ESPN after this short break. Neither team able to get much of a control here in the opening period. Some interesting things going on.
Yeah, no separation between the teams right now. Some good plays, some inconsistent plays, but what you see is a great competitive spirit by both sides.
Irving jump shot, able to put it in. Kyrie Irving with 5 points.
Cleveland is having great success in this game for one simple reason: offensive awareness. These guys are showing some great chemistry.
Gets to the rim, knocks it down.
Look, you can't give up layups like that. You got to protect the basket and the paint at all costs.
Puts up another shot. Misses for 2. Jimmy Butler back with the Bulls. That was the #1 priority in the offseason. He has turned into as good a two-way player as there is on the perimeter.
What a year Jimmy Butler had, bouncing back from a subpar year the year before. The NBA's most improved player, and like you said, Mike, he did it at both ends of the floor. A terrific two-way player.
Irving against Calderon for 2. Irving's attempt won't go. For the layup. And the rebound taken by James. James on the drive to the rim. Final seconds. And the first half comes to an end. Cleveland's up by 3. We'll be right back with more Monday Night Basketball. Welcome back to the Quicken Loans Arena with a second half of this basketball game. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Cleveland's up by a narrow margin as we start the third quarter, Jeff. They just got to keep doing what they did in the first half.
Why did you steal my line, Mike? That's what I just told you off air. I just said that. That's exactly what they've got to continue to do. Do what you're doing, continue to work the game, and they will be rewarded. Jeez.
Calderon against Irving.
The Bulls a perfect example of you're going to have your ups and downs night in and night out offensively. But if you play defense with that type of commitment, with that type of passion, you're in every game.
Absolutely. The misnomer is that defense wins championships. But when you're going through and absorbing the injuries the Bulls have had the last couple years, you have to try to stay in games by playing tough as nails defense. And that's exactly the formula the Bulls used to play with great success.
Three-pointer won't go. Kyrie Irving's 2 for 4 from long range.
We're seeing some outstanding defensive work, forcing the offensive team into late shot clock shots, which are very low percentage.
Gets it up for 2. Hits the shot.
Hey, sometimes good offense beats good defense. There's nothing to be ashamed with on that possession. That was a well-defended, well-contested shot.
James draws the double team. Knocks it down off the double team, getting the 2. Calderon walks it across. Goes to the goal. It's good. A 2-pointer. Gets past the defender to the reverse. Beautiful move. At the buzzer. And that will end the third quarter. Cleveland's up by 8. We'll have more Monday Night NBA on ESPN after this break. Three quarters complete. Still some work to be done, Jeff, but so far you've got to love the way they're playing.
I do, but they can't waste any possessions early in this quarter that would allow their opponent to even think they can get back in the game.
Pass intercepted.
What was he thinking on that play? Who was he trying to pass to?
Oh, quick move, gets inside, slams it down.
Oh, look at the athleticism exploding up to finish with the hammer.
Lopez the jumper. That won't go. And he curls in the paint, able to knock it down.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
McDermott against James. On the drive. He's fouled. And Robin Lopez will go to the line with under a minute to go here in the fourth.
You want to get easy baskets, but when they foul you, if it's one of your best free throw shooters, that's still good percentage basketball play. Get your better free throw shooters to the line down the stretch of a close game.
Gets both points from the line.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Gets to the rim. Oh, what a move from Jimmy Butler.
You're not going to see a better possession in the NBA from both sides of the ball. Good defense, good offense. Good offense won out that time.
From way downtown, hits to three.
And that pretty much wraps it up. The rest of the game is a waste of my time.
McDermott jump shot. And this one is in the books. The final score is 27-14. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for watching and good night.